What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, and I'm here to give you guys an update on Thunderland and Tohar. Okay, they recently got a buff with the recent patch, and I'm gonna show you guys some field reports and give you guys my thoughts on if they actually got buffed or not. For me personally, the G3 mages have been doing pretty decent even before this patch. I've made plenty of videos of the G3 mages in the past, but I will be updating you guys here. A lot of you guys have been asking, but today's going to be focusing on Thunderland. And I will also make a reference to Tohar and how strong he is in Garrison now. So here we go. Alrighty. So first of all, you can see the split here, right? Let me turn my camera off. This is when we were pushing enemy territory. So last night we were pushing WB. Big shout out to WB, by the way. They definitely won this zone. I would say even after day one, you can tell like they definitely had the momentum and were the stronger side. So big shout out to them. I know there's been some rumors going around with people saying that, oh, I said it was gonna be an easy zone. Like that is crazy because I fought against WB before when they were they had a lot less power and it was very tough. We ended up beating them that zone. We had our allies, IM at the time, IM or IW, I forget, but wherever Chip is at, if he's still there. So we had our allies helping us there. But I've never said it was going to be easy. I had faith in the team, but we came short this time, and it is what it is, man. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So big shout out to WB before I continue on with this video. Anyway, so if you guys see here, this is when we pushed them. Yes, I had my stewardship activated, my warlord class. So, but you can see here in the spread, right? Bertrand 100, Thunderland Thalea 74, Mu Thea 80, Lilia Valen 79, and then Magze 87. So you can see here, Thunderland's performing pretty good. Considering Thunderland's first skill does a lot of debuffing to the enemies, man, right? So you're dishing out additional damage to them and slowing them down, right? So it definitely has a big upside to it. So you can see here on my, if we go to Legion buffs, what I was running, right? This was with the good old Phoenix Eye. Yes, you guys are seeing it correct. The Phoenix Eye. So I will definitely show you guys like a other visual of like the whole setup. Right now we're just focusing on the reports. So yeah, so there's that report, and then moving up to the top, I put a little smiley face here for a reference. You can see here again, Muthea up there, man. This report, I know this is not a Muthea video, but look at this 151k report with 146k remaining. This, you might be wondering, like, damn, like what's the difference here? The difference here is that they were pushing our territory, so we know we had the territory buffs and everything, so definitely helps get some better merit reports when you're playing defense. But anyways, you can see there, Thunderland and Thalea down here. What was I running in here? I was probably running the Phoenix Eye again, more than likely. Yep, Phoenix Eye. So, from my personal experience, guys, the Phoenix Eye and the Thunder Elegy have been, I kind of flip-flop them. But when I'm running a 5-stack with the new mages, I'm running the Elegy on Magze. I think the Tier Varbon might be better for Magze in terms of performance and just like longevity. And I do run the Seraphic. So one of the things with Thunderling guys that I feel like they just need more DPS, man. They have pretty good survivability. They just need more DPS. I did notice though, you guys are probably like, okay, Guns, but is it better though? It is better with the patch. Since the patch came out, I definitely noticed that, Thunderland and Thalea are definitely cooking a lot more. But, so that kind of answers that. But I would say a key thing to the G3 mages, guys, is a Sapphire Phaedrake. It's been a while since I tried the Seraphic. With the Seraphic, they do okay. With the Thunder Elegy, they do pretty good as well. I've also gotten some pretty good reports, Thunder Elegy on them. I probably will give it a try later to run it with its full kit. But it's, I mean, especially if you have a Phoenix Eye Exemplar, that's going to help you guys out even more. So those are the field reports there. You can see based on my 5 mage lineup, they still fall 5th out of all the mages. So, with that being said, I feel like when the G5 mages, G4 mages roll around, Thunderland and Thalea will probably be the first ones to get replaced, more than likely. So, that's still very unfortunate. Considering they're G3, you would figure maybe a G2 or G1 would get replaced first. But here's the thing with the Thunderland and Thalea, right? Some of you guys may be watching this video and thinking, "Oh my God, I invested in a horrible pairing." It's not, man. It really isn't. Look at these merits that I'm getting with them, right? I'll show you even some. So when you look at the trade, right? When you look at this trade, it's a 3.2 kill death ratio, right? So I dished out 327k save wounds to the enemies while putting 103k or 103 in my 103k into my hospital, right? So a 3.0 KD there. I think I have some ones over here. Here's another example here. Some really good trades. Another 3.0 KD there. What was I running here? Let's see. Yep, same setup. So you can see there, it's still falling short behind the other marches, but the trades are still really good, man. It's not always just about looking at that. This was like a smaller report here, but even then, this was like a tough situation where we were pushing into their territory with no buffs or anything like that. Still had 134k remaining. Was at about a little over a 2.0 KD there. Okay, here's another one here with no stewardship, right? Because some of you guys are like, you had stewardship or you had your warlord class like that, right? So here's some in comparison with without any of the warlord class buffs for that we have here in Season of Strife 5. So yeah, still doing pretty good. A little under a 2.0 there, but when you compare it to the other ones, it was keeping up there. Legion buffs, what do we have here? Same setup. So one of the things to remember, guys, when it comes to Thunderland, that a lot of mage mains overlook is this specific one over here. So lightning also inflicts numbness on the target, reducing march speed by 40% and increasing damage taken by 15% for 2 seconds. It's like, yes, like a lot of us, we're merit hungry, but you also got to think about, okay, Thunderland is up there. She's getting good merit. She's getting good trades, and targets are getting smoked even more because she's doing the 15% increased damage taken and the march speed reduction of 40%. So you definitely got to think about those things, right? When it comes to Thunderland, and I'll touch on a few other things there. Okay, so all right, let's get to the setup. Okay, right here you see the Thunder Elegy. Thunder Elegy is great. I would challenge you guys to, if you have a Thunder Elegy and you also have Phoenix Eye, move them around your mage lineup, guys. See how it does. Like I said, everyone's different, man. Everyone has different play styles. All of that comes into effect. Like I said, I put my Thunder Elegy on my Max A personally when it comes to Celestials. But yeah, the talent tree. Here's the talent tree that we went. It's a 3-way split here, guys. I'll make sure to leave this up a little bit for you guys. So this build here, guys, focuses on rage and hero skill damage. Okay, you can see, all right, we went over here. And I'm at about, I think, 20% march speed right now. Yeah, I think I'm about 20%. But yeah, pretty slow on the march speed, and I'll explain that, right? So boom, 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 boom. Came over here to the magic side. Went up here to magic maelstrom to cause that the defense break. I'm not a big fan of energy boost. However, I might have to try it. You never know, right? Went up to the PvP tree. This is where we pick up our 10% attack, more hero skill damage, Army of Valor. Some people are not a fan of Army of Valor because they're like, oh, well, you go in and out of range all the time, or in and out of battle all the time, so you rarely get the maximum of 3%. Well, that's where the micro comes in, actually, there, buddy. You position yourself correctly, you will max this out quite a bit, actually. I mean, then again, luck of the draw is depending on counterattack, and as mages, if you're getting hit, like, you're not positioning yourself good, right? I mean, sometimes you get hit, it is what it is, right? But okay, moving on to the control side. This is where we pick up, there you go, there's the 20% speed there. So picked up some more attack, some more rage, right? Some more rage here. It depends here, right? So you can go when casting rage skills, it inflicts slow on the target legion, reducing their march speed by 15%. You could go, it depends on which one you want to do. If you want to do a little bit more march speed reduction, you could go Cyclone Seal. But I do like this here in the event that if I'm getting hit, I want my march to do some more rage, do some more damage to them. Now this is key right here. It is very important that you guys don't miss this extra point here, because blindside triggers your backstabber elite skill here. A lot of people forget that this skill is even here, but backstabber is whenever your legion inflicts a debuff effect on the enemy legion, they also deal 2% more damage for 5 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every 5 seconds, right? So considering it within her kit, she's doing a debuff, and then now you also have blindside here. You can also go that route. So that is the talent build there. Now, if you made it this far into the video, let me give you guys a little extra when it comes to, let's go ahead and click on the pet while I have the pet up. Here's the pet that I have, the Sapphire Phaedrake. Call it Mandudu, named after one of the other top mage players in the game. But here's the thing with Thunderland and Thalea, guys, or just mages in general. A lot of people, when it comes to the G3 mages, when they're like, they're horrible, you shouldn't invest in them, they're garbage, yada yada yada. It ultimately, the main culprit that I find is the pets, right? It's always the pets. It's always the pets. They show me their lineup, and I'm like, I mean, brother, how do you want your G3 mages to do good? Your pets are terrible. Your pets are terrible, especially on the G3 mage. Especially a lot of the marches, guys, they require a lot of TLC, right? A lot of tender love and care. You got to make sure that you're investing into them correctly, and if you're not going to invest into them correctly, then don't invest into them at all, right? So that's essentially, as far as the investment side of things, that's what I would say when it comes to Thunderland and Thalea. Now, with that being said, Guns, should I invest in Thunderland Thalea? With the G4 mages around the corner, I will say more than likely Thunderland Thalea would be the ones that are getting replaced. So at this current time, I would advise you guys to chill and see how the new G4 mages are, because if the new G4 mages are cracked, then that makes them runners up to fit into that 5 mage lineup, right? So yeah. Now, with that being said, some of you guys may be thinking, man, I just wasted an entire thing. Now they're going to get benched. This is terrible, yada, yada, yada. I will tell you this, guys. Even though I am a mage main, some of you guys apparently forgot I'm a mage main until you saw my reports just now. Probably like, oh shit, this guy's still cooking. But anyways, for me personally, even though I'm a mage main, guys, I more than likely will not go for the G4 mages. Why? I'm in a specific stage with my account where my 5 mage lineup is pretty darn good, and I'm getting a lot of bang for my buck in terms of artifact investment, pet investment. I don't really want to bench a March. I mean, guys, think about it. You're talking hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, up to $2,000 to fully optimize an account when it comes to artifacts, the heroes, wheels, dailies, pets, right? You're talking almost $2,000, guys. Come on, like, you know what I mean? Like the G4 mages are gonna have to like just be broken, like just be straight up broken. They're getting double the merits of everybody else, type sheesh, right? Like, you know, if that's the case, then yeah, yeah, yeah. Think we got to do what we got to do, right? But um, yeah. So now, no, some more little extra food for thought. You guys just gotta play smart, man. When it comes to mages, you guys gotta understand. I see way too many mages like trying to stand and bang. Like, there's times to stand and bang, guys. There's times to move around and play smart. So, I mean, I should probably put out a video on it, but that's why I'm so. Well, besides that, I'm a content creator. I gotta share my builds with you guys. I mean, I can share the best things with you guys, but at the end of the day, if your micro's not good, like, it's just not gonna happen for you. So, but yeah, guys. Anyways, let's see. We went over the talent build. We gave you guys the pet, potential artifacts. Okay, guns. I don't have Phoenix Eye. I don't have Elegy. What could I run? You can run here Arbon, right? I'd strongly recommend Phoenix Eye or Thunder Elegy, but if you don't have either one of those, you could even do a Tear of Arbon. You could even do a Fang of Ashkari. Trust me, people people sleep on the Fang of Ashkari, but for low spenders and free to play players, that artifact is absolutely amazing. But anyways, with that being said, guys, that's gonna be it. Oh, actually, it's not gonna be it. I have a little update for you guys on Tohar and how he is doing. From what I am hearing, guys, he is absolutely broken. Big shout out to Tinsy, by the way. He's the one that shared these reports with me. So you can see here, this is a city garrison. He went with Thunderland, or sorry, Tohar and Thunderland. Just dishing out a bunch of AoE. What he was telling me was that Tohar's AoE, I should have asked him about Thunderland, but Tohar's AoE hits mage range, meaning you don't have to be like right up on the city to be getting hit by the AoE. I still gotta watch that video. I will link that video in the descriptions box to Princess. Apparently, she has a video proof of Tohar being absolutely broken in the bash in the garrison, especially for the city, which makes you wonder, right? Maybe potential garrison for a bastion, maybe. But yeah, guys, I'll put that link in the video. Overall, the patch is really good, but I wouldn't say that it puts Thunderland in that top 3, maybe top 2 conversation. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed the coverage on Thunderland and Tohar and their update, okay, drop a like on the video. Definitely helps us out a lot, man. You guys showing a lot of love for that infantry video. I mean, within 24 hours, I had a lot of answers for you guys, not just by myself. Big shout out to everyone that helped make that video happen, man. I mean, at the end of the day, we're a community, and if we work together, we can provide the people the information they need to make the investments, the best investments possible for their accounts. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that sub button, turn on the bell notification, lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video. Guys, until next time, it's your boy Guns, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.